My name is Belay. I'm the General Coordinator of the Alliance for Food Sovereignty in Africa. AFSA is the biggest network in Africa. It's a network of networks. And we have fisher folks, pastoralists, indigenous people, farmers, women, youth, faith-based institutions, almost every African represented. And we have over 200 million constituencies, So I think that there are so many wins and there are so many challenges also. I think it's one of the few networks which generates knowledge. So we have a lot of research and a lot of publication as AFSA. Now, in every crook, in every nook of Africa, people recognize AFSA, more and more. So there are so many farmer groups, even farmers, fisher folks and pastoralists who know AFSA. So in that way, I think we are reaching our people. And in terms of creating a single and loud voice, I think we are achieving that. And we are engaging with the African Union, and also we are fighting to stop the spread of GMOs in Africa. On that line, there are few gains and disadvantages, and the setbacks are also there. In terms of communication, we have a very, very strong communication group, and we are very strong on social media, and also to some extent on the conventional media. In general, we have managed to stay under the skin, let's say, of those who are promoting the Green Revolution agenda. And we have some projects which we can scale up, like healthy soil, healthy food projects, the territorial market work that we are doing, the agroecological entrepreneurship that we are doing. So there are so many wins for AFSA. I think the center of the work of AFSA is to contribute to the transition of African agriculture to agroecology. So we are exploring almost every avenue. One of these avenues is climate, because climate impacts the agricultural system in Africa. Climate is making the life of African, climate change is making the life of Africans really worse and worse. So agroecology is a fantastic solution also for adaptation, and also it's important for mitigation. So, and one of the powerful mechanisms in the world to push an agenda is the UNFCCC. So we participate in the COPs. We increase the capacity of our negotiators. We work with the African negotiators. We refine our agenda, and we also build the capacity of the African civil society to negotiate on agriculture-related issues, on adaptation-related issues. So that will help us to contribute to the transition of African agriculture to agroecology. It's one of the ways. Right now we work in certain African countries, but a number of countries are also to some extent involved. So one thing that we do is build their capacity. When we started, there were a few number of African civil society groups who are members of AFSA, who know the UNFCCC issues. So we together, us in themselves, also we build their capacity. Now we understand these international processes and African processes. So the first is capacity building. The second is we help them also to do their own advocacy, their own research, their own mobilization at their own country level by supporting them with funding. We mobilize funding and we share the funding. The third is they are using our publication, which is very much important. Using our publication, they domesticate it. They do produce their own kind of communication in other materials. So in that way, we are We are trying to build their capacity. And we take them to COPs and other meetings, and we expose them to international processes. They say that COP29 will be a COP of finance. Finance is very much important for agroecology, so we want to push for more finance to come to agroecology, especially to Africa. That's one thing. The second thing is, when we go to these COP meetings, we also hunt our governments. It's very difficult to get them in their offices and their national countries. So we look for them, we meet them, and they know us. That will help to push the agenda at the country level. The third is there are a number of actors out there, international actors, and they organize a number of events, they invite us to speak, but international solidarity is important for a healthy and sustainable food system. So we use it as an opportunity to build international solidarity, and also we use that as a space to raise funding, which is very much important. Agroecology is a really, really proven and fantastic way of adapting to the climate crisis in Africa.